Comes up the near side. Braden and Josie both there forcing it. Idaho gets it out. Bounces in front. Rebound. Shot. And saved by Reagan. 14-19 here in the first is our first whistle. We're waiting on Reagan. Something's going on. Ref checking a strap on Reagan's helmet. Seems to be okay. To Janelle. Janelle tries to put it out. Idaho keeps it in. Al with it. Al loops around behind the net. Moves. Idaho gets it. Tries to center it. Reagan covers it. And we'll have another whistle here. Molly in for the face-off. Wins it back. Moose has it back behind. Moose up the near side. Kendall has it. Kendall pass across behind Harkey. Idaho gets it. Puts it off the ref. Up in. 14ers converge on her, and Brooke brings it up. Brooke back behind. Falls over. Back in the corner, sent up to Harkey. Harkey skates right into the defenseman, but Molly's there. Molly and Harkey fighting at the blue line, trying to get it out. Brooke waiting for it. Brooke goes up the far side, falls again in the corner. Back behind the net. Kendall can't control that. Brooke comes back. Liz finally gets it and sends it back deep. Sent up the far side. D's changing, so nobody's out there. Josie misses the poke. Braden picks it up. Braden in, shot into the defenseman, blocks. Skates through it, and then the defenseman clears it, but sends it right to Liz. Liz comes out front. Liz off the outside of the net. So line change coming out. Lily, Sophia, Janelle up front. Moves Al back on D. Sophia getting talked to by the referee there. Moves to Al to Janelle. Janelle gets it poked away. Al gets it, goes through her feet. Sophia tries to come back and get it. Moves, circles around in front of her own net. Circles a couple of times, takes it back around behind the net now. Backhand up past Janelle and past the Idaho girl. Janelle chips it through, but can't get it to the middle. Paddle on the far boards. Moose has it. Moose tips it out to Lily. Lily sends it out of the zone, but Idaho has it. Idaho brings up near side one-timer. Missed. Sophia missed with the poke check. Out. Offsides. We got time. Moose sends it over to Harkey, fresh off the bench. Alex sends it just too far ahead of Lily, I believe, and gets stumped back in. Moves with a couple of moves back in our zone. Sends it out just out of Harkey's reach, and it comes up back into the 14er zone. Nice little move across, but Moose pokes it away. Tipped up in the air. Kendall comes up with it once it lands. Kendall goes around Harkey. Kendall comes through. Shot. Saved by the goalie. Centering pass. Molly's stick lift as it comes through. Amber steps down. Keeps it in. Amber down in the corner. Amber gets pinched off, and it goes up the far boards. Brooke there tries to pinch in, and it pops out. It's going to be on net. Reagan down to hold that, and Reagan covers that. 11 minutes left here in the first. Liz in at center. Bailey and Josie with her. Run it back to Brooke. Brooke whips it around to Josie up the near boards. Josie tips it around 1D and Josie goes with it. Battle along the boards. Spits out behind. They send it right up through. Comes out. Amber tries to send it across, but it's intercepted. Dumped in by Idaho. Amber up through the middle. Amber throws a shoulder down, goes wide. Gets it poked into the corner. Josie back behind that. Josie centering to Amber, and the goalie makes the save. And with 10:20 left, 1-0-14ers. We'll have another offensive zone face-off here. Lily, Sophia, Janelle line coming out. Moose and Braden back on D. Sophia steps through, sends it back to Moose. Moose steps in, shot high, blocker save, or actually off the shaft of the goalie stick there. Sophia behind the net, sends it back up. Braden throws it towards the net. Loose puck there, the goalie sprawls out and dives on top of that one. Puck back into the corner. Comes up the boards. Braden has it. Throws it right to the steelhead. Throws it right back to Braden. Or throws it right back in. Sophia down there. Pokes it away. Janelle comes around the front of the net. Backhand shot. Save. Comes around the near side. Lily chases it down. Comes up the boards. Moose goes for the poke and misses. Sophia's back with it. Sophia up the boards. Lily by herself. As the rest of the 14ers go for a change, Lily tries to chip it through, and the D does a nice job keeping that stick. Pass up, Steelheads tip it, so no icing, and Brooke is back. Brooke all the way around the far side, Brooke up through the middle. Brooke a couple of moves, over-dangles it, loses it to the corner, but fast enough to get there, take out the girl. Sent up the near side, nobody's covering back for Brooke. 2-on-1 on Al. Harkey, nice back check. Reagan with a nice save, goes into the corner. Centering pass goes through. Brooke picks it up again. Brooke looks. Brooke sends it to Kendall, but Kendall was beeline into the bench. And Steelheads get it and just turn it over. Al Kowalski with it, sends it up. It goes into Bailey's hand. No hand pass apparently. Bailey picks it up again, sends it to Josie in the middle. Josie throws it towards net, just off the side. Bailey around behind the net. Nice little spin move, centering pass, but Josie was in the corner waiting for it. Steelhead send it down. Amber with one on. They're going to say no icing. Centering pass by the Steelheads as they stole it from Amber in the corner, but they have to just dump it right back in. Al Kowalski around behind the net. Al with some speed. Keeps moving. Al keeps moving. Josie's in the middle. Al there. Al shoots high and wide of the net. Amber battling at the boards here. Josie coming in to help. Liz coming in to lend a skate right on that blue line to keep it in. Josie wins it. Gives it to Janelle. Sends it back to Al. Al shot wide of the net. Josie fights back in the corner. Picks it up again. Josie circles through, top of the circle, backhand around, makes another move, backhand pass off a shin guard, back to Josie, a nice spin, makes a move to the front, shot, blocked, and the Steelheads go back, but Al is back there. They poke it around her, but still can't get it, and Steelheads take it in offsides. 7:14 left here in the first. Lily in at center, Sophia on the near side, Janelle on the far side. One up, but 14ers can't get there. Steelheads, nice pass across the middle. Shot, blocked by Braden. Sophia picks it up in the corner. Sophia up the side, just outside of Lily's reach. Shot, makes it all the way through. Saved by Reagan, cleared to the corner. Braden beelines, but it gets poked over her stick. Centering pass goes through, and Moose has it. Moose sends it up to their point. Sophia steals it and overhandles it. Should have been offsides, but I guess we're not going to call that. Lily's going to go. Lily goes in, loses it. Comes back right to Lily. She gives it to Moose, who sends it over to Braden, and who is backing away from it. Kendall fakes out the girl by chipping it through. Kendall to the net. Kendall hits the post, and it comes back wide around into the corner. Molly there with Harkey. Sorry, with Kendall again. Shot, blocked by the D. Comes up the near side. Al goes to chip it in, misses it, but Molly's there to cover it. Molly again keeps it in, sends it to the far corner, or misses the net by 5 feet, not sure which. Kendall, nice job bodying off the puck. Back to Molly, back to Harkey, shot by Kendall, and pad save sent over the near side. Up through the middle, Brooke there to intercept it and knock it off the stick. Brooke has it, Brooke sends it up to Harkey, Harkey sends it up just in front of Molly. Molly chasing it down, they send it around her, Al keeps it in. Josie has it, Josie still maintaining it, Josie to the center, to Bailey, gets it poked away. Brooke misses, and then swings and sends it in the corner. Steelhead sends it around the near side, Josie's there to intercept. Josie skates out with it, Josie comes all the way to the middle, gives it to Bailey. Bailey shoots, and it's blocked by the defenseman, I believe. Steelheads clear it. Brooke over on the far side with it. Brooke tries to give it to Al, tipped, but makes it all the way through. Al gives it to Liz. Liz up through the middle. Gets it poked away as she tries to stick handle across. Steelheads send it up. Amber, fresh off the bench, steps through a couple, picks up that loose puck, but puts it in the body of one of the Steelheads. Comes back out. Braden pokes it up. 14er sends it down. Janelle's chasing it down. Comes around the net. Couple of Steelhead or 14ers let the Steelheads go, and they get it dumped in, and Amber picks it up, sends it up to Janelle. Janelle sends it over to Sophia. Sophia up and around the near side. Sophia goes in. Sophia gets it poked away as she's lining up the shot. Steelheads try to get it out. Lily chips it back, goes around the far side. Harkey sends it back around the near side. Sophia chases down here. Sophia takes the body. Lily picks up the puck. Lily behind the net with it. Comes around the front. It's there. Loose puck. Ends up going into the corner. Steelheads have it. They send it. That's not going to be enough for an icing. Braden around behind the net. Sends it up to Sophia on the near side. Sophia sends it across to Harkey. Harkey gains the line but goes in off sides, and they blow the whistle for that with 3:21 left here in the first. 14ers up 1-0. All right, Molly at center, Kendall on the near side, Harkey on the far side. Moose and Brooke back on D. Harkey gets it in the zone, keeps it in. Molly comes through to pick up the puck. Somehow bounces back out. Brooke over to Moose on the near side. Moose steps up through the middle. Moose goes through, gets it poked away, but battles back. Moose in the corner. Kendall comes to help. Kendall sends it back around behind. Far side, they send it up. Brooke can't keep it in as she tries to pinch. Brooke all the way back into our zone. Brooke dangles, misses, regains it. Sends it behind Harkey, and Molly chases it down. Molly with 3 on her battling. Bailey comes through, battles through. Bailey sends it all the way in. Steelheads turn it over to Josie. Josie battling in the corner. Centering pass, intercepted by the D. Liz, centering pass, makes it through, but goes off 3 skates. Sent out, and Al not able to keep it in the zone. Al circles around through the middle. Steelheads with too many on the ice, but they call it good anyway. Josie comes in, nearly steals it. Steelheads send it up. Amber chips it forward. Off all kinds of skates. Liz takes a dive. Josie intercepts that with her skates. Goes off of Al's skates. Amber gets it in the zone. Josie with it. Finally, Amber sends it a little bit forward. Can't keep control. And they send it down. And we're going to have icing with 1:31 left here in the first. Lily in at center, Sophia on the near side, Janelle on the far side, Amber and Al back on D. Sent up and out past Amber. It's going to go all the way down. Reagan's going to block her that and just hold on to that. So 1:18 left here in the first. So Lily, Sophia, Janelle out there. Lily wins it back. Chips it up to Sophia. Sophia puts it around the defenseman and chases it down. Sophia in the corner with it, gets pinned, but battles. Lily comes in to help. Steelheads come out with it. Janelle tries to come through. It gets put back past her. They put it off the glass around Braden, and finally they get it deep in the zone. Braden runs to the corner with her. Lily gets hooked down and no call. Oh, they do have the call on that. And here we go for the Steelheads' first penalty as a trip. Could have been called a hook, but they call it as a trip. 41 and a half left here in the first period. 14ers going on the power play. And it looks like Lily at center. Bailey on the near side, Josie on the far side, Brooke and Amber back on D. Steelheads win it to the corner, send it all the way around the near side. Amber pinches in, but it gets chipped past her. Brooke comes over, wins the battle, circles around with the puck. Brooke in, takes a shot off of the defenseman's skate. Brooke in the corner with it. Steelheads get it out. Somehow it pops through everybody in the crease. Comes over the near side. Steelheads send it across, but can't make that pass. Lily circles in with 13 seconds left. Steelheads send it around the near side. Josie races over, but isn't going to be able to make it. And that's 5 seconds left, so that's going to be the end of the first period. So 1:19 left on the power play as we start the second period. 14ers up 1-0 over the Idaho Jr Lady Steelheads, I believe. All right, here we go to start off the second period on the power play. Josie, Lily, Bailey out there. Amber sends it all the way around to Bailey. Bailey centering pass just in front of Josie. She couldn't get there. Tips it toward the net. Swings at it. Keeps it from being covered. Bailey shot wide of the net. Amber along the boards. Puts it right in, and the Steelheads have a breakaway. Short-handed, and Reagan holds on to that, and Steelhead stays there in case she pops it out, but Reagan holds strong and keeps that one out of the back of the net here. 50 seconds left on our power play. Power play unit coming out. Liz, Janelle, Sophia, Molly, and Al, it looks like. Oh, that's Moose on the far side. Moose has it. Moose plays it over to Al on the near side. Al skates in. Can't make a decision, but finally gets it in the zone. Molly picks up the loose puck in front of the net, gives it to Al. Al shoots into the defenseman. Block shot. Liz regains. Liz to Sophia. Sophia up to Moose. Moose sends it back down the corner to Sophia. Sophia battling in the corner. Liz comes in to help. Liz picks it up. Liz to Sophia. Sophia to Moose. Moose with the shot. Wide of the net. Comes around the near side. Molly has it. Molly up to Al. Al shoots wide of the net. Comes up on the far side. Moose sends it back in. Sophia picks it up. Sophia, nice little spin move in the corner. Sophia skates out in front. Tries another shot. Sophia's there. Gets a couple of rebounds, but the goalie stands strong and can't put it in. Steelheads back to full strength. 13:34 left here in the second period. So Lily centering, I believe it's Josie and Bailey. Steelheads getting kicked out for the slow change. Loose puck comes out. Steelheads get it. Moose does a good job keeping that in. Lily on the near side. Backhand to Josie. Josie with some time. Gives it to Al. Al steps to the center. Makes a move and overhandles it again. Moose gets it. Sends it deep. Josie on the far side. Stick handling around a couple. Steelheads send it. And that's not going to be an icing because they make a weird bounce off the boards. Al back for it. Al up through the middle, gets it poked away. Moose up through the middle. Moose gets it taken away. Sent back to Al. Al dumps it in, but right to Steelhead, who brings it right back out. Steelhead coming up. Skates around a couple. Shot. Post, and not in. And then Reagan there for the second save. Comes up the near side. Bailey can't get that out. Centering pass goes through two Steelheads and a Moose. Josie takes some time. Regroups over on the side. Sends it to Molly. Molly tries to tip it by the D, who pinches in. Moose has it. Sends it around off the boards here to Bailey. Bailey loops around. Bailey tries a big pass that whiffs, but Josie gets that, sends it, tries to give it back to Bailey, and Steelheads get that. Send it around to Al, goes through her feet, up on the near side here. Al gets it, sends it off the dasher, and that's going to be an icing, and they wave that one off. Steelheads bring it out of the zone, get poked away a couple of times, but still send it right up the center. Brooke there to send it across. And Kendall sends it up. Molly comes in and steals it, but can't get it off the skate of the player. And the Steelheads come out of the zone. Braden pokes and misses. One-on-one on Brooke. Forces the high shot. Reagan with the save. Centering pass. Nice job by Braden there. And it comes out. Harkey and Braden. Braden with it. Braden shot. Save. Harkey there. Harkey just misses the net with the rebound. Sent all the way up the boards. Brooke tries to keep it in, but it bounces out. Sophia back. Sophia goes up through the middle. Sophia with some speed. Pass 2, pass 3. High shot and glove save by the goalie with 10:58 left here in the second period. 14ers up 1-0. So we're back to Lily at center, Janelle on the near side, Sophia on the far side, Al and Amber back on D. Puck comes through, Amber gets it, Amber shoots, pad save, cleared back into the corner. Lily over there, Lily puts it off Sophia's skate. Out, but not all the way out, and now it is. Amber wins the race, takes it around behind the net. Amber off the boards into Sophia's skates. Shot on net, and Reagan holds on to that. All right, looks like we have this line back together again. It's Liz, Josie, and Bailey up front. Amber now still back on D. Liz gets tied up going into the boards. Josie has it. Josie hits Bailey cutting through the middle. Bailey cuts back around this side. Bailey goes through. Shot wide of the net. Steelheads pick it up behind the net. Couple of spins. Liz comes through, knocks her over. Amber keeps it in, sends it right back down to Josie. Josie spins again, centering pass, unfortunately right to a Steelhead. Puck comes up the far boards. Amber steps to keep it in, and Liz goes back to get it when it pops through. Liz up the near boards with pressure on, sends it up the center. Tipped, and one of the Steelheads picks it up. Al has it on the near side. Al skates through. Al Kowalski backhand around, misses this net as she comes across. Harkey battling on the boards. Steelheads go all the way across the other side with nobody. Molly, nice job coming through. Would have been a hell of a hit had she made contact and probably held for the penalty, but great positioning there. Al intercepts it, gives it to Harkey. Harkey shot. D nearly tips it on net. Kendall battling in the corner, spins out. Comes up the far side. Amber chips it down to Molly. Molly back to Amber. Amber steps to the middle. Comes through, steps down. Hits Harkey's skate, and it bounces wide of the net. Steelheads back behind the net, taking their time. Goes up the boards. Amber steps down, keeps it in again. Amber steps down with it. Cuts to the front. With some strength there, Sophia battling. Loose puck. Sophia sends it around the near side. Nice job by Molly keeping it in. Molly tries to dump it in the corner. Molly, nice protection in there. Molly battling, throwing her body around there. Sophia picks up the puck, sending pass to Janelle. Tip just wide of the net. Comes up the near side. Janelle fighting for it. Janelle sends it down. Centering pass, intercepted by a Steelhead. Janelle does it again. Sophia can't turn to get that backhand shot. Lily with it in the corner. Steelheads get it. They try to dump it out, but Lily blocks that. Lily stops. Sends it back in. Now Moose dumps it all the way back in. Lily down there for it. Lily gets bodied off the puck. Steelheads come up the near side. Janelle there battling again. They send it up. Lily has it. Lily with Josie in front of the net. Lily skates through a couple. Shot on net, save, and the goalie's going to hold on to that one with 7:45 left here in the second period. Okay, Liz in at center, Josie on the far side, Bailey on the near side. Moose and Brooke. Moose gets the shot, goes into the forward coming out to block it. Goes down in the corner. Girls take out the referee, stuck in her skates. Finally, it's got loose. The referee backs out of the way. Steps through, Liz battling through. Josie has it. Josie makes a move in the corner, comes out to the front of the net. Puck's there, she can't get it. Bailey can't step down to pick up that loose puck. Liz on the far side with it. Liz wins the battle, gives it to Josie. Josie back to Moose. Moose just dumps it back down to Josie. Comes back out to Liz. Liz, a shot, save. Josie goes for the rebound, and she and the Steelhead both whiff on it. Bailey intercepts a clearing attempt. Bailey circles back around in the corner. Bailey behind the net. Bailey tries to stop and gets pushed down. Brooke steps up to intercept that, and it gets chipped out behind her. Moose back in our zone with it. Moose behind the net. Pass up to Josie, but tipped. Josie, nice pass over to Bailey. Bailey sends it around the D, comes back around. Bailey gets tripped. How do they not call that one? I'm not sure. But Moose keeps it in. Kendall does some nice pressuring, keeping it in. Steelhead send it out. Moose at the blue line. Nice little spin move. Gets it, dumps it back in. Kendall chasing. Girl spins back behind the net. Comes up the near side. Poked away by Kendall and Molly. Molly, nice hustle. Molly in. Molly pokes it through a couple, and Molly shoots. Crossbar down. Molly with a beautiful pressure here on the boards. Causing a turnover, stepping through two, and hitting the bottom of the crossbar to put it in the net. And the 14ers go up 2-0. 5:59 left here in the second period. That is probably Molly unassisted, or at least Molly from Kendall. So 14ers send out a new line here. Lily at center, Janelle on the near side, Sophia on the far side. Amber and Braden back on D. One back to Amber. Amber takes her time going around behind the net, spins behind the net. Skates over, hits Sophia, but Sophia can't pull it in. Idaho sends it down, Sophia intercepts it. Sophia steps through, blocker save. Janelle on the near side battling. Lily with it behind the net, centering pass, or really a wraparound attempt, got blocked by the goalie. Lily comes through, Janelle has it, Janelle can't put it in, still loose, still loose. Still loose somehow, goes through the crease like 3 times, and finally sent her around the far side. Braden misses it, and it goes off the ref's skate. So the 14ers get a lucky bounce there on the no ice. Amber comes through. Amber spins in the corner. Amber gets it poked away as she moves to the front of the net, but they give it right back to her. Amber comes through, gets it poked away again. Can tell she's exhausted. Centering pass, blocked by the goalie. Back behind the net. Liz battling for it. Amber with it again. Amber to Bailey. Bailey with a shot. Saved by the goalie, and this time she gobbles it up. And 4:41 left here in the second period. 14ers up 2-0. So Liz in at center, Bailey on the near side, Josie on the far side. Goes through Josie. Josie gives it to Al. Al steps down around the person coming up to block. Al, shot, tipped wide of the net. Bailey in the corner. Bailey centering pass, tipped by the goalie. Brooke steps down. Brooke goes all the way around the far side. Back around the net again. Brooke over dingles it and loses it. Josie comes in to help. Comes up the near boards. Steelheads get it. They send it down. Bailey tipped that, so that's no ice. Reagan's going to just hold on to that and cover that. All right, face off back in our zone. Still Liz, Josie, Bailey out there up front. Brooke and Al back on D. Chips through. Josie can't tip it by the defenseman, but Josie wins it, sends it out. Bailey nearly intercepts that, comes back. Liz gets it, sends it up to Bailey. Bailey gets pinched off along the boards. Liz chasing down in the corner. Liz bodies a girl. Leaves it for Josie. Josie spins in the corner. Centering pass through everybody. And Brooke's going to have to chase that down. Brooke with 2 chasing her. Goes behind the net, stops. Plays it back off the boards. Nice pass up to Bailey. Bailey to Josie. Josie just can't quite get it and control it, but somehow maintains the puck, and Bailey chases it down. Steelheads send it, and that's going to be an icing. They apparently don't want to call that one. Not sure why that one wasn't icing, but Amber has it. Amber skates out with it. Amber through the middle, shot wide of the net. Kendall tries to get it, throw it back. It goes off the back of the net. Centering pass by Moose goes off of Amber's shoulder. Kendall steps down from the point. Centering pass to no one because everybody's back covering D. Harkey on the far side. Leaves it for Molly through to Kendall. Nice one-timer, and Molly comes across to get that as the goalie dives down onto it. 2:31 left here in the second period. 14ers up 2-0. Molly in at center. Kendall on the far side. Harkey on the near side. Face off. Comes up to Moose. She tips it back down, and Kendall sends it further down and gets right off the ice. Harkey circling, backhand pass. Molly on the wrong side of her. Can't handle it. Molly sends it up past Sophia. Moose with the shot off of Sophia. Harkey in the corner, sends it up off the ref. Steelheads get it. Nice job there by Moose keeping it in, hand down to the stick to dump it down. Steelheads come up the near side. Amber pinches, goes to the middle, can't get it. Harkey picks up the puck, goes around behind the net. Harkey battling in the corner, gets bumped off the puck. Steelheads come up. Sophia with a nice back check. That should have been offsides, but we're going to let that one play. Amber has it. Amber to Lily. Lily through a couple of players and then loses it. Sophia picks it up, sends it back to Lily. Lily up over the top of Harkey, and Harkey just dumps it in. Lily chases it down with nobody on her and then waits. Sophia comes in to help. Goes around behind. Sophia bodies the girl. She sends it back around the near side. Steelheads with a very slow breakout, but the 14ers have all backed out. One-on-one on Braden. Come around, shot, save, and Reagan holds on to that. Not sure if that was in her glove or fell into her pads. So exactly 1 minute remaining here in the second period. 2-0 14ers. So Liz centering Janelle and Sophia. Brooke and Braden back on D. Liz wins it back to Braden. Braden up the boards, backhands it up to Janelle. Janelle to Liz, breaking up through the middle. 2-on-1, Liz and Sophia. Shot, saved by the goalie, and she holds on to that with 43.5 seconds left here in the second period. Liz and Sophia having a little conversation about whether or not that was the right choice to shoot or rebound, and I think any shot's a good shot. Ooh, Steelheads tip it by Brooke as she's trying to pinch in. Comes in, shot, wide of the net. On the far side, Sophia with it. Sophia sends it up off of the Steelhead stick. All of the 14ers go for a change. Steelheads all the way back there with no pressure. Finally, Braden chases it down. They send it up and out. Brooke regroups with it. Brooke all the way over to Josie. Josie tips it up to herself and dumps it in. 10 seconds left, and that's going to be the end of the second period as Molly goes in and pins the girl in the corner. Bailey goes in. Comes up to Al, tries to get the quick shot off, but waits till after the whistle, or after the buzzer. And that's the end of the second period. 14ers 2, Idaho Jr Lady Steelheads 0. All right, the referees are a little anxious to get out of here apparently, yelling at the players to get back on the ice. Steelheads don't even have enough players out here, so finally we get out here, we get lined up. The ref kicks out both centers. Bailey takes the center. Molly and Josie with her. Steelheads come in. Molly comes in and pressures. Nice job, Molly. Taking out the girl and skating away with the puck. Molly up and around the boards. Josie can't handle it off the boards, but picks it up. Josie all the way over to Bailey on the far side. Bailey and Molly going in. Bailey with a shot. Pad save. Comes over the near side. Sent out. All the way past everybody. Amber picks it up. Amber skates in with it. Amber deep into the corner. Centering pass on the wrong side of Molly, but she does a nice job recovering it. Centering pass again. Josie wasn't ready for that pass to come through. Battle on the near boards. Molly comes out with it, sends it out, and all the way back. Amber to Braden. Braden up to Josie on the near side. Josie shot. Save, and the goalie holds on to that. Not sure if it was in her gloves or her pads, so she just stays there. 13:58 left here in the third. Liz in at center. Kendall on the near side. Harkey on the far side. Moose and Al back on D. Face off. Liz sends it forward. Kendall sends it through the crease, goes all the way through. Idaho tries to clear it, misses. Finally kicks it up. Al pinches in, but misses the body and the puck again. Nice 2-on-1, and nice job by Moose coming through with the poke. Moose comes in with Harkey. Moose puts it into a shin guard. Harkey gets it just wide of the net. Liz gets it. Another shot. Blocker save. Comes right up the middle. Kendall there. Al gets it. Shoots towards the net. Al steps forward again, but it bounces off, and finally Moose gets it. Al dumps it back in, and the Steelheads have a free breakout here. Come around the net strong. Sophia bodies her off. Lily pokes the puck away, but Steelheads still get it. Al to Brooke, behind Sophia. Comes on the near side. Sophia still battling it. Sophia to Janelle. Janelle gains the zone. Janelle, nice moves around. Shot on net. And the goalie pops it up into her glove and holds on to it with 12:51 left here in the third period. So Lily centering Sophia and Janelle. Braden on D with Brooke on the far side there. Face off, loose puck. Steelheads come out with it. Steelheads, breakout pass off the skate. Try again off the skate again. Braden sends it up. Sophia has it on the near side. Sophia dumps it in. Sophia gets her stick held, and they don't call that one. Send it up the far side and all the way out of the zone. Braden back alone with one arm. Braden up. Brooke tips it. Liz with it on the near side. Liz gets in the zone. Liz fakes around going behind the net and then tries to stuff it in on the near side, and the goalie still on her post covers that, and we'll have another face-off here in the zone. 12:07 left here in the third. 2-0 14ers. Liz in at center. Josie and Bailey with her. Josie sends it out to Amber, who wisely just sends it back in the corner. Steelheads intercept that, send it out, goes past Moose. And they're going to call that an icing, even though it was, I think, a pass by us. So we'll try this again with 11:50 left here in the third. Players giving the ref a little bit of feedback, and they don't seem to want to take it. Face off back to Amber. Shot just wide of the net. Josie centering pass, intercepted by the D in front of the net. Sent up. Amber steps in, intercepts it. Amber sends it to the corner. Steps around the dot, bottom of the circle, tries a shot. It's loose, still loose. Liz comes out with it. Liz off the boards to Josie. Josie shoots it down. Amber lets it go through. Bailey on the near side with it. Bailey to Liz. And it gets intercepted. Steelheads come out. Bailey intercepts that pass. They're offsides. And a really slow whistle for the offsides. So Molly in at center, Kendall on the near side, Harkey on the far side. Al and Brooke back on D. Al has it. Al dangles inside the zone, sends it up to their D at the red line. They come in and they're offsides. So we'll just try that again. Molly wins it over the near side. Al has it. Al backhand up the boards to Kendall. Kendall puts it around the D. They send it to Molly. Molly's centering pass or shot just through Harkey. Brooke with a shot towards the net. Their D intercepts it. They dump it out. Al gets it. Al circles and goes in the zone. And it chips up into the bench. And the Steelheads have a souvenir that they reject, send back out. So we'll have the face-off outside. All right, Lily, Janelle, Sophia up front. Brooke and Al back on D. Face-off comes around the near side. Steelheads get it out of the zone. Center, chip it through Brooke. The Steelheads in. Brooke with the hook. And Reagan with the save. So we're going to have 9 with the penalty. And both referees had that hook on Brooke. So 10-15 left here in the third. We're going to go kill another penalty here. Asher and Edison getting a hard time over there for not opening the door in the box. Nice win by Molly. Sent up the boards, but blocked by the Steelhead. Centering pass. She has it. She comes through. Shot. Saved by Reagan. Comes up the far side. Kendall has it. Sends it right into Sasha. And we're going to return the souvenir as well. So Molly in for the face-off again. Kendall's her fellow killer. Kendall gets it, sends it up and out. Kendall chases down the puck. Kendall with some speed. Tries to lay the body, spins off. Steelhead, couple of moves down there. Kendall lays in the body again. She comes around behind the net. Steelheads bring it out. Centering pass tipped. Moose gets it, sends it off the boards, but not far enough. Steelheads get it. Molly comes through. Molly picks it up. Molly in. Shot just a little outside. Josie fighting in the corner or on the boards. Gets taken down, gets back up, and finally Steelheads skate out with the puck. Steelheads in. Moose blocks the shot, goes back in the corner. Amber has it. Amber sends it up and out, but not going to be an icing as the Steelheads were there. They dump it back in. Moose with plenty of time. Sends it up to Lily. Lily on the near side. Takes her time, gains the zone. Lily goes to the corner. Centering pass. Gets blocked. Comes to Moose. Moose with the shot. Save. And Lily, the only person there, had a rebound pop out. And 14ers playing well here on the kill. 8:46 left in the third. 31 on the penalty. 2-0 14ers. Lily sends it down in the corner. Lily circles around. Spins on the boards. Finally gets bodied off the puck, and the Steelheads come out with it. Try to send it across. Josie intercepts, but they chip it right back out. Amber up to Josie. Nice pass over to Lily. Lily comes in. Gets taken out, but they don't want to call that one either. Loose puck. Josie can't win that one. Steelheads go up the far side. Josie all over her. Josie plays the body, ties up the body. Spits the puck out to Amber. Penalty is over. Josie has it. Josie with time looks. Josie hits Molly. Molly up the near boards with Harkey in the middle. Molly goes. Nice little move in the corner. Hits Kendall. Kendall with the shot. Pad save. Another rebound. Still loose. And finally, the goalie covers it and they get that whistle. The ref talking to both 14ers about playing the loose puck that's still loose on the side of the net. Nice work by both Kendall and Harkey to be going for that puck. Obviously they're out there. Molly at center. Braden and Al back on D. Molly to Kendall. Braden sends it off the person blocking. Goes in the far corner. Harkey, nice centering pass, intercepted though. Steelheads up the near side. Braden forces her to send it, and that's going to be an icing. And we'll go all the way back into our zone with 7:33 left here in the third. Molly, Kendall, Harkey stay out. Amber and Brooke back on D now. Molly right back to Amber. Amber can't quite handle it. Tries to shoot. It gets blocked. Harkey with the shot on net. And the goalie covers that one. As Kendall skates through looking for that rebound. So 3 seconds later, we'll try this again. Steelheads send out a new group. Molly wins it back to Amber again. Amber with the shot. Through, and Harkey can't quite get that tip as she's screening in front of the net. So that one took another 4 seconds, so we'll just try that again. Molly laughing at Amber. Back to Amber again. Amber with the shot, just a bit outside. Brooke pinches in. Brooke tries to center it, gets tipped. Brooke picks up the loose puck. Couple of dangles, high off of Harkey's head and somehow bounces down. Comes up to the blue line. Amber keeps it in, but sends it right back to them. They dump it out, and that's not going to be enough for icing. Brooke's going to pick it up. Brooke passes all the way through the 14ers. Steelheads back in their zone. Sophia all over her, forces her to dump it out. Janelle overskates it. Sophia, Lily fighting for it at the blue line. Finally, Sophia tries to dump it in. Janelle has it on the far side. Janelle can't get it in. Sophia sends it to their D just inside the blue line. They send it back out to Moose. Moose over to Amber on the near side. Amber decides to skate it in. Steelhead send it up the far boards. Moose does a nice job keeping it at the blue line. Several on her. She dumps it into Sophia. Sophia playing in the corner with it. Gives it to Lily. Lily comes through, leaves it for Moose. Moose sends it over to Lily on the other side. Lily shot, kick saved by the defenseman. It's going to go down, and that is going to be an icing. So 5:50 left here in the third period. So Liz in at center. Josie on the near side, Bailey on the far side. Goes to Bailey. Bailey takes a shot from that angle. Misses the net, comes all the way around the near side. Moose keeps it in, gives it to Josie. Josie chips it to the middle, but doesn't make it through. Finally, the Steelheads pop it out. Moose sends it right back up to Josie. Josie sends it in to their D. They try to send it out. Liz can't keep it in, and Josie brings it back out. Al on the far side goes around 1, 2. Steelheads get it, push it out. Moose gets it, dumps it back in. Right in front of their net, poked away by Josie, and their D sends it around the other side of the net. Bailey fighting on the far boards. Liz there helping. Puck loose, nobody can find it. Liz kind of skates around, finds it. Liz tries to shoot, goes off a couple of skates. Josie picks up the loose puck, circles around again, sends it in the near corner. Bailey goes to the corner with it. Bailey behind the net, overskates the puck. Liz in there to help. Liz sends it out. Josie has it, gets knocked off her stick. Steelheads get it, dump it out off of Al's stick, and Al chases it down. Al gets it poked away. Braden all the way around to Josie on the near side. Josie pretty much by herself. Couple of moves, waits for people to come through. Shot on net. Blocked to the side. Harkey in there. Liz with it as well. Liz shot. Tipped wide. Comes up the near side. Braden can't keep it in. Kendall dumps it in, and 14ers clear. Harkey keeps it in, but can't get the shot on net. Molly goes in, tries to chip it past. Brooke sends it in, but right to a Steelhead. Brooke keeps it in again. Brooke round into the corner. Back behind the net, looking. Brooke all the way up to Braden. Braden with the shot. Blocked by a defenseman. Brooke tries to center, gets blocked. Brooke again, skates out. Up to the dot, up to Braden. Braden, a pass to the front. Molly was there, but couldn't tip that. Kendall fighting behind the net. Wins it, sends it up the far side. Braden pinches in. Braden throws it towards the net. Rebounds there, and it's in. Brooke picks up that rebound, puts it in, and with 3:22, 14ers are up 3-0 over the Idaho Jr Steelheads. Molly, Kendall, Harkey out there. Moose and Amber back on D. Comes over the near side. Kendall sends it in. Steelheads whip it around the other side. Harkey there, keeps it in. Amber dumps it deep. Molly chases it down. Comes up to the boards. Harkey fighting over there for it. Harkey and Molly fighting on the boards, and finally it pops out and the Steelheads control it. Whip it around the near side. Moose has it, dumps it right back into Sophia. Sophia dekes through one, shot on net. The goalie holds on to that, and we'll have yet another whistle at 2:49 left here in the third period. Lily, Janelle, Sophia out there, up front. Moose and Amber back. Sophia picks up the puck out of the circle, backhand up front, hits the ref. Sophia plays it with her skate. Finally, Lily comes in, helps out a little bit. Goes back in the corner, centering pass. Janelle misses the backhand. Steelhead sends it up to Amber. Amber shot, pad save, comes over the near side. Lily has it. Lily gives it to Sophia. Sophia has it in her skate, can't kick it up. And Steelheads finally come out with it. Send it around Moose. Amber comes up the same side, decides to turn, go the other way. Up to Janelle. D pinches in. Janelle sends it out. Lily chases it down. Lily and Sophia 2-on-1. Lily puts it off the skate. And Lily puts it in the back of the net. So that should be Lily from Janelle for the fourth 14ers goal. 1:59 left here in the third. 14ers up 4-0. Liz in at center. Josie on the near side. Bailey on the far side. Al and Braden back on D. Face off. Bailey gets it, tries to send it deep, gets blocked. Liz comes through and steals it. Liz in, shot. Saved by the goalie, tipped up into her face, goes back behind the net. Liz with it. Liz tries to wrap around. The goalie holds it. And the 14ers stop and watch while that glove goes down to cover it. Face off. Loose puck there. Finally, Bailey picks it up on the far boards. Bailey gets taken out. Liz comes through, gets hooked. They can't get the shot off. They don't make the call. Braden sends it to Bailey. Centering pass. Loose puck in front. Cleared to the corner by the D. Bailey fighting on the far boards. Liz comes in to help. Steelheads have it. Josie pokes it away. Al gets it, tries to shoot. That gets blocked. Steelheads come up the near side. Couple of good passes. Braden with position on the girl, picks up the puck, sends it out, and they're going to call Braden on. They're calling both of them. Hook and a slash, so I don't know if we're 5-on-5 or 4-on-4 here with 1:06 left here in the third. So Molly in at center. Kendall and Harkey with her. Molly wins it back to Moose. Moose around behind, sends it back into the corner on the near side. Molly goes to get it. Molly tries to send it to Kendall, doesn't go through. Finally comes back to Kendall, up to their point. Pass toward the front, not handled, and sent in the far corner. Shot across, and Reagan blocks that and then brings it in to cause another whistle. 43.3 left here in the third. So Lily, Sophia, Molly stay out. Brooke has it back in the corner. Brooke, nice little spin move. Brooke up to Molly. Molly leads Brooke a little too much, but Brooke gets there, pokes it through. Molly goes through, gets tripped. Lily back in the corner battling for it. Brooke tips it through. Brooke fighting in the corner. Pops out. Lily picks it up. Lily to Moose. Moose sends it back down in the corner. Molly behind the net. Molly fights in the corner, sends it up to Moose. Moose knocks out the stick. Sophia has it with 2 seconds left. And with full speed, Sophia comes in, and the buzzer sounds. 14ers win 4-0 over the Idaho Jr Lady Steelheads for our second game of our NGHL weekend. We are back tomorrow morning, 8:40 here at South Suburban, playing the Idaho somebody else's that I can't remember and can't pull off my phone right now. But we'll be back here live at 8:40 tomorrow morning, and we will see you then.